go to our next story, which is going to be Casey talking about Tesla's Q2 numbers.
All right. Cool. They were awesome. Best ever. So,
okay, and for our next story,
so they produced a total of 87,048 vehicles, of which 14,517 were Model S and Model X, and 72,531 were Model 3s. But that's just production. Let's talk about deliveries. They delivered 95,200 automobiles into people's hands, keys in hand, car driving down the road. They would say, burning gas, but it's a Tesla. So they did 17,650 Model S and Model X, and 77,550 Model 3s, beating their best quarter by 5,000 units.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
How about that for no demand?
Yeah.
And that's with the tax credit evaporating.
Yeah, evaporating before our eyes. So I'm curious to see what it does next year.
Those people got the $3,000 tax credit. Now starts the 1875 tax credit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but it's a great car.
It's going up.
It's going up despite the tax credit going down. So that's a good thing.
I would like to add that that is 95,000 cars put in the hands of people over 3 months that will never burn gas again. And they will talk to their family, to their friends, to their neighbors, to strangers, to everyone around them that asks them about this car that they have. And the vast majority, I'm sure, will have a great experience and project a positive spin on electric cars and what they can do for a family, how they can save money, how they can operate, how they're nicer and faster than regular cars, the instant torque, the fun of driving. And I really think that the ball is rolling down the hill now very fast. Yeah. I think there's the change is here, and I believe it's just going to expand and get faster. So it's a wonderful thing to know that now almost 100,000 cars got out in a quarter, and that's going to start converting other people that don't know about them but are about to find out.
These cars, as they age, unlike the fossil cars, which get dirtier over time because the seals are no longer new, maintenance isn't perfect. These are getting cleaner as we clean up the grid. As you add more solar, more hydro, more wind, everything, it's getting cleaner as we shut down more coal plants. Whereas the fossil cars, like I said, they get dirtier mile after mile.
And you're exactly right. And that is one of the key arguments is, an ICE car will never get cleaner. An electric vehicle, whether it's an industrial park, like we were saying, a solar park, solar farm, or even microgrids, whether it's residential solar. Yes, electric vehicles will only get cleaner as time goes on. They hold their value longer. There's just like everything is just better. Wipers and tires. That's pretty much
washer fluid.
And washer fluid, right?
So, can I give everybody a chance in the chat room to drink?
Sure. Got it.
This goes out to Mark and Casey. Do you want to guess what the over-under is on profit in Q2?
It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry?
I mean, as long as they stay in business, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to say 50-50.
I like that number.
It doesn't matter. 50-50. I'm just going to accept those. Because I don't have a clue. I mean, I don't have a clue.
Elon hasn't been guiding, so I don't know what to expect.
I think they're still losing a bit on each car, but they'll make it up on the volume.
Yeah, it'll either be a small loss or a small profit.
I don't know about big. I think it's going to be very. So I won't put Mark and Casey on the spot without saying I think it's going to be an under, and I don't know what it's going to be. I think there's going to be a lot of dancing in the accounting department. Oh, yeah. There is in every company.
Yes, but they've been doing it for 16 years. They're always dancing.
I'm sorry?
They've been doing it for 16 years. They're always dancing.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. But there was that profitable quarter, and then
I'll go on a limb and say it's going to be a slight profit. A slight.
Will you?
Don't forget that the way that they account the leases really makes their stuff look bad for these people who are out to get them.
Well, I mean,
because the lease isn't counted until it's all leased out and they get the car back. Which is insane.
There's a ton of things that we can go down that road and go, oh, they shouldn't do this or they should do this. Or
I'm not saying they should or they shouldn't. I'm just saying that would probably push them on the slight loss side.
So, Casey, would you say slight loss?
No.
He says profit.
Okay.
No.
So we got two. We have
It's
two
always
slight
saved it.
profits. Everybody else chime in.
I'm going to guess that there was still a minor loss. I can't find anything that says.
No one's reported it, Tony.
No one's reported anything. We won't get that till the end of the month.
Yeah, you won't get it till
next month.
August.
Yeah.
I want it now.
No, you can't have it. They lost $700 million last quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's.
If they lose $600 million, they're good.
Well, good is relative, of course. Let's compare this to.
So Russell, are you saying slight loss or more than slight loss?
Define slight. I guess I should define it. I'm saying they're going to lose at least $200 million.
Okay.
I'm going to say they did.
And I'm sorry. My final thing is we're going to see an adjustment on those numbers, on the production numbers.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh yeah, there's an adjustment every time.
And I don't mean a positive one.
I'm going to go with a
goes up.
minor loss, less than last time, but still a minor loss.
And Paul, what do you think? Paul, your mic is out.
Oh no,
Mic is out. Sorry. It's a tough one. I think they're going to try and squeak like a penny a share earning or something just to say they were profitable, but it's going to be tight.
Okay, so you're slight profit.
How many do they need?
Just a little bit.
You're razor
I'm waiting
thin.
for
profit.
thin,
Razor
thin
thin.
profit.
Flopper
They're going to fudge the numbers just to say they made a profit.
All right. Well, our votes are in. We will come back to this in August.
So how many do they need to get on the S&P? 6 profitable quarters of the amount that Paul said?
6 non-consecutive, or
I don't know. Trying to figure out. I think something about 4 consecutive, and then I think 6 overall or something. Yeah, I have to look it up.
I don't know.
I'm going to share this while we're talking about it.
I'm not. I'm sorry, Tony.
No, I am gonna share this. So you can see that the stock is at 234 at the beginning of the month. It was down, and I think I even have to go a little farther because it bottomed out at 178.
Ooh.
And so all of June, is that going to refresh? Come on, you can do it. There we go. So all of June has been, the trend is up. Quite substantial. What is it? This is more than 20% growth from 178 up to 224. That's anybody should. That's pretty damn good. 20%.
Pretty good, unless if you bought it at 330.
Well, right, there is that. Yeah, but yeah.
Or if you want to 32.
Yeah. Anyone familiar with it should have kind of known that 170 or 180 was probably as low as it was going to get. And yeah, we'll have to wait until the end of the month to see what numbers they post. But I think if they post growth, and even if it is just a little loss, definitely if they show a profit, I think the stock is going to kick up again.
Yeah, I'm not a big. The whole stock fluctuation thing bores me, to be honest with you. And I get that it's important. I'm not saying that it's not, but that whole sort of wrestling match about the stock price, I don't care about. What I care about is the long-term viability of an important company that makes EVs. And I want them to continue to do that. And I want them to get back into solar and other things. So that's my concern. My concern isn't whether or not somebody makes money on the stock or any of that other. That to me, it's not the mission. Elon's going to go home a billionaire if Tesla closed doors right now.
This is true.